Between 2007 and 2010, if people don't already know, to amend the Iowa Constitution, every 2 years is a General Assembly. A proposal that has to be exact same language has to make it through 2 different General Assemblies to where it will then be presented to the voters at the ballot box. And when it's presented to the voters at the ballot box, then it will either be ratified or it will be stricken down. I think it's a very smart process and it provides some stability in our Constitution here in the state. During that time frame, we had what was called the Iowa Water Land Legacy Act, which was debated and presented. And what it was a question proposed to the voters saying that if the sales tax was to go up 3/8 of a cent, then that first 3/8 cents would go into what we call IWIL, or the Water Land Legacy Trust. There's a variety. There's a formula there: trails, buffer strips, water quality, a variety of not only just like a lot of outdoor programs that, again, going back to how we build a state out to be a better state. I think this would meet that spirit of support. This was not a question that was snuck by the voters back in 2010. And it was widely supported by 64% of the voters. From my Ways and Means standpoint, what I've been very frustrated on is that the legislature went through all those hoops to get that to the voters and had no dang plan whatsoever as to how to actually implement it. So for the better course of 10 years, and that was on both sides of the aisle, because I went back and looked through all the bill requests, and it's strikingly, it's kind of offensive a little bit, where we go through all that thing to put a question before the voters, and the proponents of that never had a plan to actually then present that next year and say, how will you make this work, right? So in 2019, 2020, Governor Reynolds decided we were going to put forward a proposal there, to which was a straight sales tax increase, which would fund IWIL, provide some mental health monies, and then there was an income tax cut in conjunction with that. And then we went to COVID, that proposal failed, and then coming out of there, 3 years ago, I presented a proposal forward. I'm not going to go into those details there, but if there's one thing I am happy about or proud of, the Senate Ways and Means Committee, for the first time in 13 years at that point, was the only committee ever through Democrat and Republican control ever voted on and passed out a proposal to actually implement that law. So